There could be a couple if they hustle. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Henry with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India a 74 for none.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Hit that hard and fast.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Jamieson is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Super shot, that.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Dug that out well.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Went straight through on that one.
Nice, boy.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 101 for none.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
They'll get at least 1 here. Could be close. There'll be runs here. off the middle of the bat.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That's a solid shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Jeez, timed that well.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time. That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
Gets that away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
That's a ridiculous catch.
Kohli in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Well, that one's for the textbook. It stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Oh, he loves them there. That'll be 4. Pulled away nicely.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Needs a dot ball.
Huge. That has flown.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Pinged off the bat.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Gill has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Santner straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The right-hander, new man to the crease. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Shot. Should be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Edged it. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
There'll be runs here. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. 18 runs at it there. India 211 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here. Oh, nice shot. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Middled that one, great timing. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Oh, great run out.
Shreyas, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nice solid defensive shot. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. There was the single on offer. Surprised really that they didn't want it.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Ooh, misses everything.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
That's a solid shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
Driven through cover. Just the one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
Nice one.
New Zealand having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
KL Rahul looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
No. Terrible shot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Jameson has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up two more.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Shot, should be runs here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Might look to go big again here.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. KL Rahul. There's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Top shot that. Punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely balance. Leant back and punched behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot. Runs possible. Chapman showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary.
Nice bowling.
21 runs added in that over. India to 275 for 3.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Chance to run 2.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Dug that out well.
Oh.
Just stunning bowling.
Jadeja, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Patel out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.